Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Work. Y'all see the title? I can't call the homie name. It's been mentioned to me a couple times. But I want to appeal to him now. We would love to have him in the black box or either on the street TV platform to get his perspective, because he definitely sparked a lot of minds. He's from A-Trey Gangsta, the homie from Track New. I posted this clip that we about to watch on my Instagram page and just saluting the sentiments that it expressed. And one of my partners, my day owners from Track New, was like, I know him. He's solid. We did fair time together, and I'm tapped in with him. I'm like, yeah, let him know I'm trying to tap in. And then a couple days later, the homie said he with it, just hit his DM. I quickly went and showed him a screenshot. I already did that. So I'm just letting him know now, and everybody else that know him, if that is the sentiment, bro, I'm trying to tap in, but let's check him out and see what he had to say. Oh, my mama, the green screen way.
I'm finna meet with the 60s. We're gonna have a sit down, and we're gonna try to bring this shit to a head. We've been beefing with the niggas for over 43 years. Murders. I'm talking about murders. Shit that don't even make sense. Because an eye for an eye just leaving us all blind, bro. Shit really need to change. And I'm gonna be the one to make that change. I represent how people feel, and we gonna come together, bro, and make this change. Other than that, I really don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not focused on nothing else but trying to help my community.
That's a brave step to take.
Look, you know what else is a brave step? Going to kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Going to noodle a nigga that you don't even know because you feel disrespected, that's a brave step. So which one is the better poison? On the real, this one helps everybody, this one hurts everybody. So a man, a person with a logical mind, that decision is not hard to make, cuz. This is gonna end.
Duh, I didn't click the mic on. Thank you, Megan. My bad. But I was just agreeing with him making a point, but it was so organic, I ain't gonna try to repeat it. My bad.
Influence so many other gangs because we the first Crip on Crip war.
Now, with him leaving on that last statement, that's powerful because, you know, shout out to Doc Thone, free the homie. My homies had a long-standing war. It wasn't Crip on Crip, and it doesn't precede the 608 Trey War. But it was understood out here in our community as being one of the ones that really mattered, that nobody ever saw in the foreseeable future, or in the future at all, that it would squash. It may have even gotten a little deeper because it crossed racial lines. And we know in a historical event, the homie was able to bring about a cease to that. And then not only did he was he able to bring about a cease to that, that happened in a wave in a time frame where the homies in the Broadways, the homies in the kitchens, who, of course, not as far back as the 6Os and the 8 Trays, but these gangs that the homies have been beefing with for years, serious beefs. And we have a blueprint or a pattern or a model of people that on each side you can see sections and members that you respect that have chosen to make these decisions that can kind of help motivate it. And I want to salute him because, you know, that ain't necessarily considered cool. But one thing I've noticed on this subject matter, bro, around the board, not just when it comes to the West Side Rollins and the gangsters and all that, when it comes to the Comptons, it comes to the East Side, the Watts, it's seemingly, and he appears to be, and I think he may have stated his age, he may have not, but he seems to be closer to my age than the younger generation. And it seems like this message is a lot more acceptable for and to the people that are of a upper generation, more on a natural level of maturity, more parental. And it's seemingly, even though if you go on Instagram and see the post that's there, when I had it, everyone that came in and commented just basically came in and gave positive support. The only people that came on, and they didn't shit on it, but expressed sentiments that they don't know if this could ever be possible, were people that were actually from those two sections. And they always mention the younger homies. So it seems as if the disconnect is with the younger homies. Free all the SPIs, 1, 2, and 4. But last night I was talking to Lil Spider, and he was posing these questions to me in a way to where he was expecting me to have answers of how do we bridge the gap between the generations. Our generation obviously is exhausted with a lot of this because it's naturally tiring. And as you mature, you naturally see things from a wiser perspective. But we also know the mentality of being in the shoes of the younger generation, and couldn't much or nobody tell us none of what we're saying now at that time. And that is a very difficult gap that is going to need to be bridged when it comes to bringing an end to a lot of this. Because even in conversations that I've participated in that talked about a section that I'm affiliated with, kind of getting back to an original relationship with another section, that we got a lot of relationships that go back generations that has been kind of torn apart for a little bit more than a decade or almost 2 decades. It's not the same. And even in those conversations, it seems like people my age and older, all with it, green light. But we even suggested that before it's a movement that can really be embraced by the whole sections, everybody agreed that it might be something that where the older people involved may need to have a unity event and just come together and show that they're capable to lead by example. And that's one thing I can say overall dealing with these issues. Example is the best leader, because, you know, it's recruiting going on, but most people that end up participating, they were watching an example that attracted them toward this, or multiple examples before they got cracking. And it wasn't typically somebody saying, psst, 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 hey, you should, hey, you need to come do this. People really make up their own mind to be involved. So, yeah, I just want to salute him and openly extend an invite, because I got in this DM where I was just directed to go, and it didn't seem successful in really getting his attention on the conversation. He never got back at me. But, yeah, broski, let's get it in. Oh, my mama.
We trophies, compact 40s and gold rollies. Stepping with some soldiers, foreign shooters like Ginobili's. We trophies, enemies hating us from a side view. My young niggas doing walkthroughs.
We trophies, compact 40s and gold rollies. Stepping with some soldiers, foreign shooters like Ginobili. We trophies, enemies hating us from a side view. My young niggas doing walkthroughs.
Fuck you gon' step with some broke angles. Take a picture of me, that's a cold angle. Soldier busy, about to blow, I'm a cold bang you. Left, right, left, I bet the 40 spank you. And I ain't tasting the Grammy, I hope they understand me. Cause when we talking about bodies, nigga, I am a Grammy. Top tiers, hotels, I got the shooters on them. Long scope with a strap, I think it's Velcro. Shit ain't easy being busy, even Adele know. Me and Smurf on this track, about to break carts. We doing hits out of Dodge Darts. Stock him out at the Walmart. If we talking ball, I'ma knock him out the ballpark. Let me tell you how it all started. My nigga died at 17 in these streets, he daily departed. With the top, I'ma get retarded. They tryna put me on the shelf cause I'm black-hearted. We trophies, compact 40s and gold rollies. Stepping with some soldiers, foreign shooters like Ginobili's. We trophies, enemies hating us from a side view. My young niggas doing walkthroughs.
We trophies, compact 40s and gold rollies. Stepping with some soldiers, foreign shooters like Ginobili. We trophies, enemies hating us from a side view. My young niggas doing walkthroughs. We trophies, gold rollies and Glock 40s, they know me. And we be stepping like soldiers, they know we trophies. He steady talking out his neck, he gotta show me. Turn it down but sneak this in the homies. Come get a trophy. I'm on my lonely, it's just me and 9 double M. All for one and one for all, nigga, this double M. Tommy Shepard with this thing, I play a butter rim. Bust down workout before I ever hit the gym. All facts, no cap, Beezy here in all black. And I'm in that blue and gold, you know how the mafias roll. Fuck with real Compton City G's like Easy. Got love for my tenants, shout out to my nigga Beezy. You need me, I'm frontline. You know I run mine, I punch one of you punk ass rappers. That ain't no punchline. I said you need me, I'm frontline. And I punch one of you punk ass rappers. That ain't no punchline.
We trophies, compact 40s and gold rollies. Stepping with some soldiers, foreign shooters like Ginobili's. We trophies, enemies hating us from a side view. My young niggas doing walkthroughs.
We trophies,
compact 40s and
gold rollies.
Stepping with some soldiers,
foreign shooters like Ginobili. Enemies hating us from a side view. My young doing walkthroughs. We trophies.
Snakewood and that Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.